David Peter Cradick was an American radio host and television personality, known as Kidd Kraddick. His nationally syndicated morning radio show, The Kidd Kraddick Morning Show, is based in Irving, Texas, and aired throughout the U.S., syndicated by Kraddick's company, YEA Networks. He was also seen on the nationally syndicated Dish Nation television show Weeknights around the United States. Early life: Kraddick was born in Napoleon, Ohio and grew up in Dunedin, Florida. His first radio position was in Tampa. He later worked in Fresno, California, Miami, Florida, Salt Lake City, and Los Angeles, where he also worked comedy clubs as an MC. Radio personality: Kraddick received the nickname Kidd from a radio producer and used the name on air from 1978 until his death. He won the Billboard magazine OEA Personality of the Year Award 3 times, received the 1992 and 1997 AWRO Air Personality of the Year, the Marconi Award for Radio Personality of the Year, won the first annual 1999 WB Radio Music Award as the Best Radio Personality in the country, and also the 2001 Radio and Records CHR Pop Personality Show of the Year. Dallas. He moved to Dallas in 1984 and took over the night shift on the newly formatted Top 40 station KEGL and established a following. In 1990, Kraddick was named to the 10 Outstanding Young Americans list by the United States Junior Chamber. KEGL changed formats from Top 40 pop rock to modern rock in 1992 and Kraddick was released from his contract. After 8 months off the air, he was hired to a morning position at Top 40 KHKS 106.1 KISS FM in Dallas-Fort Worth. He won a 1998 Marconi Award for Major Market Radio Personality of the Year while he was with KHKS, and the next year he won Air Personality of the Year at the Radio Music Awards. He began to syndicate the show in 2001 and moved the production to an independent studio in Las Colinas. He became a member of the Texas Radio Hall of Fame. Kidd Kraddick in the Morning. Kidd Kraddick in the Morning was born as a local radio program, and survived through numerous cast changes. The 2 longest-running cast members are Kelly Raspberry and Big Al Mack. It also has 2 other long-running cast members such as Jose J.C. Chavez and Jenna Owens. Kraddick voiced a number of characters, making extensive use of voice-altering technology and improvising characters as they came up during show discussions. One of the most popular was him improvising the voice of J.C. Chavez's wife, high school sweetheart Kinsey. He has voiced other characters such as Must Be Nice Guy, Kelly Raspberry, and other characters that added flair to the show. The show is broadcast from 5 to 10 a.m. Central on weekday mornings and is nationally syndicated in more than 75 markets and the American Forces Radio Network. The show still airs as an ensemble program under the name The Kidd Kraddick Morning Show as of 2015. In the early 1990s, Kraddick launched 2 radio-oriented businesses. A monthly publication for morning personalities called The Morning Mouth, and a show prep sharing service for air personalities called Bitboard. Kraddick subsequently sold both entities. Bitboard is now operated by Clear Channel Communications and The Morning Mouth is owned and operated by Talentmasters in Atlanta, Georgia. Personal life: Kraddick attended the University of Miami for a semester, but dropped out to study broadcasting. Kraddick was Catholic. Kraddick and his wife Carol were separated in 2007 and divorced in April 2008, and they had 1 daughter. He had planned on remarrying in the near future to Lissy Mullen, to whom he was engaged the week before his death. They had been together over a year. In 2009, Kraddick was diagnosed with lymphoma, which he kept hidden from his co-workers and family. Death: Kraddick died on July 27, 2013, while attending an annual fundraiser for his charity, Kids, at Timberlane Country Club in Gretna, Louisiana. Jefferson Parish Deputy Coroner Granville Moore said heart disease was evident and that drug use and foul play were not suspected, according to his findings after a routine autopsy. Moore said Kraddick had an enlarged heart, which is a sign of high blood pressure. He also had 3 diseased vessels and one of his arteries had an 80% blockage. In early August 2013, Kraddick's cause of death was officially determined to be the result of arteriosclerotic and hypertensive cardiovascular disease, read a report released by the Jefferson Parish Coroner's Office. References